Let's fucking go. It's fucking 5:16 right now. Damn near got my talk time, got my dials, 2 opportunities. Just got to make the offers. Today has mostly been follow-ups. Huh?
Hello?
Hey, what's going on, my man? I was calling about the property you had in Pandora.
Yep.
That's still available?
Yes, it is.
Okay, cool. My name's Isaiah, by the way. Just to be fully transparent, I'm a fix and flipper. I'm an investor. I was just looking for another project. Just got done with one that I had in Akron. I mainly do this all over Ohio. So if you...
All right. I'm sorry. Our signal's really bad. Are you calling from Texas by chance?
Yes, sir.
Oh, why are you interested in the property in Ohio then?
Because we do this virtually. So we cover Ohio, North Carolina, started out in Dallas, Fort Worth. That's our main market. But yeah, so we do this virtually.
Okay.
Have you ever fixed and flipped anything before?
I'm so sorry. What was that?
I said, have you ever fixed and flipped anything before?
One more time. The signal's really bad.
Oh, is it just chopping up and in and out, or is it just sound muffled?
It's really choppy.
Super choppy.
Let me try going upstairs.
Okay.
You know what? That instantly improved it.
It did?
Maybe I'm wrong. What was your question? I'm sorry.
You're good. All I said was, have you ever fixed and flipped anything before?
Fix and flipped. I've never done it, no.
I got you. All right, well, that's all good. Basically, I mean, how I work, basically, I call some of these listings. My partner is the one who actually seen this. Just ask some like structural questions about it and know a little bit about the situation. And then, I mean, if it seems like a good fit for us, we just give you an offer, sight unseen. And if that sounds good to you, then we'd send a general contractor out there and get a bid. And we typically close within like 2 weeks to 30 days max.
Okay.
Cool. Have you been?
Yeah.
What were you gonna say?
I was basically just saying, wouldn't mind seeing an offer, but obviously if it's too low, we can't take it.
Yeah, I got you. No, for sure, obviously. Do you? Is this a rental or you live here?
We live here right now, but we already have a new house that we're going to be moving into, so we should be out of here hopefully within the next couple weeks.
Okay, you guys already bought that house?
Yes, we did. We closed on it on the 31st.
Nice, congratulations. What made you want to move out of this one?
We have an 11-month-old, and honestly, just accumulating a lot of stuff, and she's already walking and sprinting across the place, and we really just wanted her to have a little more room to move around. Not only that, but part of the reasoning was I kind of looked at my wife and I'm like, why do we live here if we can afford something a little nicer?
Yeah, it's funny you say that actually. I was just on the phone with somebody else yesterday in Akron, Ohio, and the same reason he was moving was because he just had a newborn, though. He was like 29, newly married, and just had a newborn, and they were just looking to upgrade.
Yeah.
Why would you say, this isn't a good enough house? Or what'd you say? You said something like, if we have this money, why do we live here?
Yeah, it's kind of that. The house isn't like, there's nothing wrong with the house. We realistically could have lived here for another like 4 or 5 years, but or at least until our kid was in school. We did want to get to a different school district, just the one we grew up in. But it was mainly 15 minutes further away from family than we want to be, which I know, like, kind of kind of nothing, but it does add up over time.
Oh yeah,
That
for sure.
my commute is like 35 minutes when it could be 20 if we move to Ottawa, which is a neighbor city. And then the other thing, like I said, there's nothing wrong with the place. The layout's kind of, you know, it's an old house. It's got a boxy layout, so like a lot of rooms for kind of a lot of rooms, a lot of like just grabbing my 11-month-old every time I'm not here in my site, just because it's like we don't have like a dedicated family room. What we do is just it's hard to childproof in a way.
Yeah.
It's my best way to explain it.
I get that. Yeah, this is an older house. This is built in 1900.
Allegedly, I think around here, and this is just an assumption. I don't know for sure. I think when they can't put a date on the house, they just put 1900.
Really?
Complete assumption. It's just, I've seen it a few times where it's like the specific date is 1900. It's an old house.
Right. Yeah, I think a lot of the houses in this area are actually, kind of older like that. Is this?
In Pandora, you're going to get lots of old houses.
Yeah. This is right next to a plant.
There is a, God, I don't even know what they do. So there's a grain silo real close, and I think it's a plastics company. I don't know why, but I can't remember what they do. They're right down the road.
Is that part of the reason you were moving too?
Oh, no.
Okay, I got you. I didn't get your name, by the way. My name's Isaiah.
My name is Corey Colson.
Corey. Nice to meet you, Corey.
Nice to meet you, Isaiah.
Yes, sir. What do you do for work?
All right, software.
Software. Nice.
Yep.
Yeah, I've been doing this for like 4 years now, so I was able to quit my other job of landscaping. I did that for like 11 years.
All right.
So, the 175 number, how'd you come up with that one?
Mainly just one. So one, we bought the house for 140. We dumped probably about between 25 and 30 grand into improvements. Like it's got a brand new furnace, brand new central air. The metal portion of the roof is brand new. Not brand new, but year we bought it or year after. And then new water softener, 2 new toilets. We put a lot of money into the place, so that's part of it. I know that those renovations don't stick, but so it's improvements, purchase price, and also to be competitive with a house that was right down the road. I think they wanted 190, and I know the highest estimate we thought of was 180. We didn't want to go 180 because to be honest, there was a nicer house down the road, and we said might as well go down a little bit from there. So
you said there's one for 190?
What was that?
You said that they have a house that you're competing with that's like 190, or they wanted 190?
They wanted 190. It might be sold by now. I'm not entirely sure.
Oh, I see. Yeah, this little corner lot. Yeah, that was built in 2010.
Yeah.
I see it. Have you guys, since you guys lived here, well, how long have you guys owned the house?
Since 20.
Since
Why
what?
do you need so much information?
You said 20 what?
Since 22.
2022. Okay. So yeah, it hasn't been too long.
No.
And you said it's just because you want
I'm
to.
genuinely curious. Why do you need so much information?
So I was gonna. How long have you owned it? You said that the roof was new from when you bought it.
Yeah, I think it was 2023 when we put the roof on.
23.
We replaced the roof in 2023, but it's just there's 2 portions. One part's metal, it's over the kitchen. The other part's shingles. So we didn't replace the shingles part because the metal part had a leak. So we just replaced the metal roof.
You replaced it with a metal roof, or you replaced it with shingles?
We replaced a metal roof with a metal roof.
Okay. One portion is metal over the kitchen. And look, some of these questions might sound a little redundant, but that's how we make these sight unseen offers. I have my partner Ian. He's right next to me. Well, he's in the room right next to me. And he's the one who kind of goes over comps, runs a comparable market analysis, and tells us like what's the best offer that we could give.
Yep.
One portion of the roof is metal over the kitchen. And then the other portion is shingle, and that was replaced in 2023 too.
No, I forget what year that was replaced. It might be, I want to say 10, 15 years old.
Other portion. Have you had any like leaks or any missing shingles?
We have not had any leaks in the shingle roof. The metal roof did need replaced though, and that's why it was replaced.
No missing shingles?
Not that I know of.
Okay.
I haven't been up there in a while.
Okay. And you said that when you replaced the metal roof because it was leaking?
Yeah, there was a leak in the old roof.
Did that cause any issues or like mold, or did you check that out or anything?
We had the people that replaced the roof check it out. Not sure how thorough they were, but I don't think they saw any issues. There is a noticeable crack in the ceiling of our bathroom downstairs, and I just never got to fixing that up. It does not leak anymore though.
Okay. Yeah, I was gonna say, 1900 built house, or assuming, you know, even if it's like 1920, 1940, a lot of times I see like settling issues or like with the foundation, and that causes cracks sometimes. Have you guys noticed like any unleveling as far as the foundation or anything? Was one part higher than the other?
If you got a level out and tried to level the house, I guarantee you'll find some parts of the house that are sagging, some parts that aren't.
Okay.
It's an old house, but structurally, I'm sure it's fine.
I got you. Does it have a crawl space for the foundation?
There is a crawl space. It's a part cellar, part crawl space.
Part crawl space, and you said part cellar?
Yep. Give me just a second. I got my wife trying to talk to me.
You're all good. Yeah, okay. I'm seeing these other houses. This one's fixed up though. It's outdated a little bit.
All right, I'm back.
All good, all good. Did you guys did you guys try to sell this before, like with a realtor? Did you guys have anybody else help you look at comps or anything like that?
We have not tried to sell this before. Plan was try to sell on our own without the realtor, just to avoid the fees, and if that doesn't work, we'll hook up with the realtor.
Okay. How soon do you guys need to sell this by?
Technically, we can afford to keep it. We'd prefer to have it sold as soon as possible.
Okay. But if you don't sell it, it's not a big deal.
I wouldn't think so. We're not sweating right now, if that means anything.
Yeah, I got you. Hey, that's a blessing though.
I know, right?
I deal with a lot of people who are usually they like going through foreclosure and stuff. You know.
Oh, yeah, we're not there yet.
Do you guys still owe something on this house, or it's free and clear?
We don't own the place like outright. We have a loan to the bank.
Yeah, I got you.
Mortgage.
Gotcha. Okay. The only other questions as far as like structurally, windows, do you think that those are original from when it was built?
I have no idea if they're original, but they do seem kind of old.
Gotcha. Would you say they probably need to be replaced?
Uh, iffy.
They haven't caused you issues though.
Not that we know of.
I'm sure it snows up there pretty heavy.
Recently, past couple of years, it hasn't snowed super heavy.
Gotcha. Okay. No flooding. Is this in a flood zone or anything like that you know of?
This is not. I don't believe this is in a flood zone.
I got you.
Yeah, we've never had any issues with flooding. There is, I will say. So from everyone I've talked to, with old houses with cellars, you get a little bit of water down there, and we do. Like we get like 2 puddles if it rains really heavy. It wouldn't even cover your toes if you step in it.
Some puddles in the cellar. If it rains heavy. Okay. I got you.
Crawl space is dry though.
Crawl space is dry. That's good.
Yep. Oh, and we got new gutters with the new roof. So.
New gutters. Sweet.
Yeah, we did have some water in the crawl space when we first moved in, just standing water. And it turns out there was a gutter that was busted, so that's the reason why we replaced the gutters.
First audit. I got it. I got you. And it's 2 full bathrooms?
1.5 bathrooms.
1.5 bathrooms. Yeah, I only see one picture of the full bath, I guess.
Yeah, we have a half bath upstairs.
So you guys have like rooms upstairs instead of an attic?
We do have rooms upstairs instead of an attic. There is an attic over top of the kitchen, but right, if you wanted to get into it, it's mainly like insulation. You know, it's not something you use for storage.
You said for insulation?
The attic above our kitchen, we do technically have one. The house is shaped to where the second story is not above the kitchen; it's above the living room and what we use as dining room and office. So above the attic, above the kitchen there is an attic, but you wouldn't really. I don't think you'd use it for anything. It's tiny.
Tiny. I got you. Yeah, I don't see. Or is there? Picture is the master bedroom upstairs?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's kind of like the older models.
There is a bedroom downstairs that we use as an office. I just didn't include a picture because I'm a little paranoid. We got some expensive stuff there. It has been a master bedroom before. We just decided to go with upstairs. There is a walk-in closet in the bedroom downstairs, and then there's extra storage underneath the stairs, along with that walk-in closet.
Okay. All 4 bedrooms have a closet?
No. So the room that we use as a dining room, and so when it asked me how many bedrooms we had, I just went with whatever the last listing said, and it said 4 beds. The room we use as a dining room has been used as a nursery before, but it does not have a closet.
So 3 bedrooms have a closet?
Yep.
Okay. 3, all right. And then, all right, 3 bedrooms have a closet. And then the 4th technical bedroom was used as a nursery. And what is that used for now?
We use it as a dining room.
Okay. Okay, I see it. I see it here in the pictures.
Yeah, a previous owner used that as a nursery. Like if you look on Zillow, you can find previous listings somehow, and they kind of just stuck their kid in there.
Yeah, now I kind of see what you mean. It's kind of a wonky layout a little bit.
Yeah.
Did you guys do that kitchen, like, or did you buy it like that?
We bought the kitchen like that.
Gotcha. Have you guys, as far as plumbing, have you guys ran into any issues since you owned it? I know you only owned it for like 3 years though.
We have ran into issues with the plumbing, nothing super serious. The house needed a water softener, so we added one. The stop valves on both toilets didn't work. We replaced one of the stop valves, just not the other.
One of the.
And then
Okay.
we did have an issue too with the water heater. There was a leak coming up from above it, and I think we just replaced the pipe going into it, and the leak was gonzo.
You said you replaced the water heater?
No, we replaced the pipe going into the water heater just because it started leaking one day.
Replace the pipe to the water heater. Dang. Yeah, I see what you mean, man. Especially if a kid, a little 11-month, you said 11-month-old, yeah, running around with, yeah. I see what you mean. Okay. Well, Corey, I think that's all the questions I have for now. Like I said, my partner's gonna give me an offer. I mean, if he thinks that it's a good fit for us, we are looking for a fix and flip, like I said. So I mean, it does need a little bit of work, tad bit of work, but it's definitely livable. It looks nice. Let me ask you this. I mean, so typically since we're investors, we pay for everything cash, right? And
Yep.
so that means like no bank contingencies. We don't need an appraisal or anything or an approval from a bank.
Yep.
And, you know, we like to cover all the closing costs for you. I mean, if we did do, you know, if we paid all cash and we bought the house completely as is, so you don't have to do any more repairs or even clean, sweep, mop, paint, whatever, the way it sits today, we'll buy it. If we could do all that for you and cover the closing costs, how much would you say you and your wife absolutely need to walk away with on this?
You're the buyer. Make me an offer.
I gotcha. I will definitely give you an offer. The reason I ask that is because, you know, as an investor, we want it as low as possible, obviously, but, you know, it's your home. You want to get the most out of it. So I just usually on these phone calls, I just found it best if you tell me like what you really need, and then like we could do our best to see if we could just match that instead of like negotiating going back and forth, you know?
If I were to lower the purchase price, down to something to the lowest we would go right now, because like I said, we don't really need to get rid of it. I think we could settle on 167.
167?
Yeah.
67?
Oh, that's a good one, though.
I got you. Okay. $167,000. Okay. And that'd be with us covering the closing costs. I could definitely see what's the best that we could do. And typically when we buy properties, we do put the closing date, you know, 30 days out. Sometimes it's 2 weeks. It just depends on when the title comes back, the title insurance and everything. Do you think 30 days is good for you and the family? Or do you think you need more time to move out or move things?
We asked my wife, if he gets us off today or 30 days now, he just move out. From closing? From closing. But the closing cash. To get this closing cash. So is that 30 days after closing?
No, it was 30 days to close.
Oh, 30 days to close?
Yeah, do you guys think you need time after the close to move out?
Brian, if it took 30 days to close, would we need time after closing? The most we'd want after closing, if it takes 30 days, is like 1 week.
Okay. Close. Yeah, that's
Just,
called
just to make sure we got everything.
Yeah, 30 days to close and a week after closing to move out. Okay. Yeah, that's called a lease back. So yeah, we typically do that when people need the funds from the close to like help with moving costs and stuff. We could do that, or if you think just a 45-day close is better, but either one is fine with us. It's just something that to keep in mind. Do you guys plan on leaving any belongings there?
If you want, you can keep the microwave and the dining table.
The old wooden one?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then there is an attic in the garage. Odds are we might leave some stuff up there. We got a lot of wood up in the attic because there was a dog kennel that took that down. I don't care if you want it, tell me. If not, I'll take it with me. Or if you don't want it to sit there.
Okay. So you said that there's a garage, like it's attached to the house, or it's a detached structure?
Detached 2-car garage.
Detached 2-car garage. Are there any other structures on the property?
No, I don't think so. Like, we have if you looked on Street View, you'd see that we have like a firewood box. I'm not sure if you count that as a structure, but we do taking that with us.
All right, cool. Do you know, let me see on Zillow. Okay, so it's a 0.27 acre lot.
I think that sounds right.
Okay, cool. All right, Corey, I'm gonna talk with my partner Ian, and I'm gonna just see what the best we could do on prices. Could you just bear with me for like a few seconds?
Sure.
I'm gonna be right back. Hold on. I've been on the phone with him for 26 minutes. 26 minutes. Now it's about to be 27 minutes. Yeah, I just think he paid top market value when he bought this house, and now he's trying to sell it for more than that, which is top market value in this current market.
You want me to hold it? Oh, no. I can hold her. Just put my speaker.
That's it. Yep, that's it. So I'm just read off my script. Windows, foundation issues, electrical, plumbing. Yep. I'd say electrical and then mold. Hey Corey, you there?
I'm here.
All right, so he wanted me to ask you about the electrical. I know this is a much older house. Have you guys, or do you know if the electrical has ever been updated? Have a panel box, a fuse? or a breaker box?
The breaker box has had like breakers flipped in and out. You know, we've had some stuff worked on there. The downstairs, from what I know, the guy who, I think it was like 2 owners ago, they replaced all the electricals downstairs. The upstairs has the original electricals.
Upstairs has original electrical.
I'm pretty dang sure.
Like from 1920 something?
Probably.
All right. Has that ever given you issues?
No, actually, I don't think we've ever even had a breaker flip upstairs. I think we did one time when we were running once. Yeah, we had all the lights, a vacuum, a fan, and I think we had an AC running on it too. So we flipped the breaker pretty like that.
Nice.
But other than that, it has never given us an issue.
Got you. That's the 11-month-old?
Yes, sir.
Man, I was pretty intentional not to have any kids yet. I
You
just
should
want
try it sometime. It's fun.
No. Yeah. I was thinking about it, but I don't know. I think I've got to find the right one first. I got to make sure I'm good on that. But and the other question that he had was, I guess it's two questions. I know you said that sometimes when it rains really heavy, you get like some puddles in the cellar. Has that ever, or have you ever even had anybody check for mold?
We did get an inspection. I'm not sure if we checked for mold. I don't think we have mold, to be honest, but that's, you know, my. As far as we know, the inspector would have looked, but he didn't mark anything, so.
Now the inspection, are you talking about when you first bought it?
That's when we first bought it, yeah.
Do you know what all he checked for, or it was just a general overall inspection?
It was a general house inspection. I'm not sure if he checked for mold or not, but.
I got you.
Yeah.
And then the other thing that I should have asked was, all right, about the plumbing. Do you know if that's, I don't even know if I asked, but yeah, do you know if the plumbing is original from when the house was built, or when you bought the house, did the guy that you bought it from, did they tell you that they replaced the plumbing? Because typically a house this old, they probably have like cast iron plumbing or copper plumbing.
It is copper plumbing.
Okay.
I will say though, it's not a lot of plumbing. Like if you wanted to, I considered replacing it all with PEX.
Yeah.
But at the same time, starter house, be out of here soon. So I don't think it'd really be hard to replace the plumbing in this place. Unless you're like moving a toilet, you know?
Yeah. And look, if we did get you a number, you know, obviously as close to that 6-7 number as possible, or even higher. I mean, if we got you something that made sense for you and your wife, do you guys think that you would make a decision on this today?
Tonight? Could you give us at least 24 hours? Maybe even 12 hours?
For sure. I just want to know so I could just tell my partner.
Hey, we'd get you a decision probably within next day. We would want, if you send us along a purchase agreement, we would have a lawyer look over it.
Yeah.
But I'm not sure how long that'll take. I think at most we're looking at, I'm not sure if they work weekends, but let's hope if I did send one along tonight, they could look over it tomorrow.
Okay. That's fine. Yeah, that's fine. I'm just asking just to know, to tell my partner like what to expect. Is there anything, before I go get a final number, is there anything else about the property that I didn't ask that you think we would want to know if you were in our shoes?
The crawl space is a little iffy. I'll be completely honest, since you've seemed pretty kind. We put some, so back when we moved in, there was water in the crawl space, standing water. I did a whole bunch of work in the crawl space, basically just reinforcing floor joists just because the wood was a little rotted away. And then we put 2 supports along the house.
Wall joints were...
Floor joists, not wall joists, if it's a small.
Sorry, yeah. I don't know why I said wall joists. And you said 2 what along the house?
We put 2, so, like I said, older house, generally in a crawl space you have supports going along. If the joists go vertically, you put a long support horizontally, right?
Yeah.
We put up a support just so the floor didn't sag too much, if that makes sense. It wasn't sagging when we got in, but like, I don't know, we knew it'd help.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it's kind of, well, it's not off topic, but I mean, have you guys thought about just renting the house out?
We have. I'm not a landlord, but it's something we considered if we couldn't sell it. Like if we had a family friend, and I don't know, I'm not sure if I would rent to a stranger, if that makes sense, but if we had a family friend that wanted a place to move, we would have offered them it. But they wanted to move, couldn't cover the down payment, we would have offered them it, but we just don't have anybody that would be looking for something like that.
I got you. I'm going to tell you right now that I'm looking at comps before I even go to him. I'm not the expert on comps, but I could see just on Zillow. Do you have a computer or do you have Zillow? I can give you these addresses too, for your, knowledge. They have one comp. It's pretty identical. It's 3-bed, 1-bath, but it's 1,200 square feet, so it's a little smaller.
That one's for 210. We know the sellers.
210.
Yeah, they did a lot of work. Is that right, Phil?
Where is that at? I wasn't looking at that. I was gonna say I was looking at one that was 80 grand, but I'm sure it was probably in worse shape.
Oh, I haven't seen that one yet. I can pull up Zillow. Where's that at?
That was 405 South Jefferson.
Oh, that's a rental. I forget when they bought it. Actually, I don't know when the guy bought it, but I'm pretty sure that was like, I'd have to look at the sale price, but it's a rental,
210. I was trying to see one for 210. They have 168. This is pretty similar. 4-bed, 1-bath, 1,700 square foot. That one sold. Yeah, 168. Okay. But all right. I'm gonna get this final number for you. And look, I make offers all day, so I mean, all we ask for is a confident yes or no. But if it's a no, no hard feelings. I mean, we could at least just part ways as friends. I at least enjoyed our conversation.
Okay.
All right, give me 2 seconds and I'm gonna get a final number. Hold on.
Okay.
Woo! Got you changing your mind. Walking to the timer. Offers, offers, offers. All day. I'm about to raise this up, stand up. Oh, shit. Y'all can't see me though. Yeah, bro. This one is just not a deal at all. But gotta make the offers, gotta get better at sales. That's the whole point of these, bro. I see somebody commented on one of the other videos like, why are you wasting people's time? I'm not wasting people's time. I'm making a legit cash offer and, genuinely trying to help people achieve whatever goals they have. Now, they don't have to sell, allegedly, but making these offers every day not only are you just getting yourself closer to the goal, but you're getting better at sales. I'm getting better at these offers. It felt like this past 40 minutes passed by like that, you know? But it just takes time, skill, and that's what I'm here for. Oh, damn. I am. Yeah, this is going to be one of the offers where I tell him it's just not a good fit, to be honest. I'm going to give him an offer, but it's genuinely not a good fit. Shouldn't make sense. Hey, Corey. All right, I'm back.
I'm here.
Man, I appreciate you spending this much time on the phone with me. I really do. I mean, after speaking with my partner and, you know, everything that you told me with the house, you know, I mean, we're pretty much thinking that, you know, when you bought it, you paid top market value and you put more money into it. And so pretty much what you're asking is top market value of this market, you know, 2026. I could give you this offer. I just know it probably wouldn't work for you. But I mean, if we were to, I mean, you could always come back around, you know, think about it, or call me back. And I could text you over all my information as well. But if we were to buy this, we'd honestly have to be at $102,500.
No, we'd still have a mortgage after that.
No, I get it. And look, that's just what we think that we could pay for the house. The only other way that we would be able to buy this house and take it off your hands is if we, you know, took over the mortgage payments, right? So that would mean that, you know, we would take over the mortgage payments. The house would not be your responsibility anymore. But yeah, I think, and if we did that, the most that we could come out of pocket at closing is probably like $5,000. You know, we would still cover the closing costs, but you'd get to walk away with like $5,000 if we just took over the mortgage payments.
No.
I got you. Again, I do this all day, but I really, really do appreciate your time. What I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna text you over my name, my company info, all of our information. We're accredited with the Better Business Bureau. We got an A rating with them, and you could check us out on Facebook as well. We have tons of testimonials and reviews that you could look at as well. So if anything ever changes and maybe you're not able to rent it out, you just don't want to deal with it anymore, because I'm sure even though, you know, whatever, you're going to have to, you know, still pay property taxes or keep paying the loan. So, but yeah, that's the best that I could do for you, my man.
Okay. All right. Sorry about wasting your time, I guess.
No, you didn't waste my time at all, brother. You didn't waste my time at all. I appreciate you and your time.
Yep, thank you.
All right, have a blessed day.
You too. Bye.
Bye. Good outro, okay? I knew that offer was not going to work for him, but having good outros like that, like telling him, hey, I know it's not going to work, but I'm going to text you over all my information, gave him some of my credentials. Having outros like that make these deals in like a few months or a year or whatever. It's all about the follow-up. The fortune is really in the follow-up, bro. Why not accepted? He has a mortgage that's more than that. He bought it for $140,000. Next actions: follow up in 30 days. That's pretty much all you can do. General notes, like other notes, I don't know what I would say. Cash. Also offered sub 2. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna put him as a cold follow-up. I'm gonna put the task for 30 days from now. Yeah. Never be scared to just give the right offer, bro. Let's see. Yeah, mark that. That's good. Pretty much. Whoo! We could do it one more time. Shit, no, I gotta go to church in a little bit, but I got time for one more offer. Let's do it. Let's do it. I got time for one more offer, and they got this one. This lead I see on Zillow right here. This has been up here. I remember this from like way back. Way back. So let's see. He might just, you know, if he posted this way back then this guy's probably like dealt with wholesalers before. So let's call him up and let's see. Let me sit back down. All right, I'm gonna call this lead. Woo, let's see what happens. The GOAT. I appreciate that, Jaja, man. What you doing, Jaja?
Hi. If you record your name and reason for
Look,
calling,
see?
I'll see if this person is available.
This dude's already saved in my CRM, bro. He's already saved. Oh, Ian called him. Oh, Ian called him like 2 hours ago. That's funny. What's up, Jaja? It's good, bro. What you and Kim you been up to, man? Y'all gotta be doing this right here. Y'all gotta be doing this right here every single day, bro. Let me show y'all what I'm doing. So same filters, boom. For sale, by owner, home type, you know, just houses and multifamily up to 200,000. Let's put back on the filters for, I'm gonna do within the last 7 days. Actually, Zillow's been giving me some good leads lately. I feel like it's just because I've just been focusing on it recently. I feel like Zillow always has good leads. Goldsboro, Wilson. Let's see. Great investment opportunity. I mean, ooh, this one's actually a fucking hella good deal. Holy shit, hold on. For you. Let's call him up, see what's up. Don't think I don't get anxiety still calling.
Hello. Please state your name after the tone, and Google Voice will try to connect you.
Isaiah. Call him back.
Hello. Please state your name after the tone, and Google Voice will try to connect you.
Isaiah.
Hello.
Hey, I was calling about your house on Freeman on Zillow.
Yes.
Is that still available?
Yes.
Okay, awesome, perfect. Yeah, I know it's getting kind of late, but I'm still here in the office. I'm gonna be fully transparent. I'm a fix and flipper, so this kind of looked perfect for me. I see that it needs a ton of work. Was this a project for you as well? And then you just didn't finish it?
It was, and I decided not to pursue it.
Okay. Do you have a second to just tell me a little bit about it, like structurally and everything?
Well, it needs a lot of repairs. It needs everything. It needs a full rehab, basically.
Full rehab, yeah.
So-
Yeah, definitely a full rehab. What was your name, by the way?
Jenny?
Jenny. My name's Isaiah. Jenny,
Okay, Isaiah. You're not a wholesaler, are you?
no, I actually buy a lot from wholesalers.
Okay.
But
Because I receive a lot of phone calls.
you know, I bet. I mean, when you have a good investment deal like this and you put it on Zillow, you're just signing up for like phone hell, you know?
Yes.
But Jenny, you fix and flip full time?
Yes. I've done it. I'm doing some other projects, but I'm not doing it, that one in Wilson, so I wanted to get rid of it.
Yeah. Okay. And to be honest, I do most of my business virtually. Most of my business is in Dallas Fort Worth, but
Oh, okay.
North Carolina and Georgia are my two other main markets. I do around the Atlanta metro area. When it
Mm-hmm.
comes to North Carolina, I mean, I mainly try to stay around the Goldsboro area. I mean, not Goldsboro, the Triad area, and then Durham and Raleigh, and then we just picked up a house in Fayetteville, so I'm very familiar with the North Carolina market.
With the area.
Yeah.
Okay, okay.
How long have you had this before you decided to give up on it?
Just a couple of months.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. So this is just
It's just recent. So, and I do have an offer on it. So, I'm waiting on some decisions that we have to make, but I already have an offer. So,
I got you. Is it just you that owns this, or did you have a business partner?
I have a business partner.
Okay. Are they with you right now to, like, if we came?
No.
No? Okay.
No.
I got you. Is that other offer a full price offer?
Excuse me?
Is that other offer you had like a full price cash offer?
Close to, very, very close to it.
Close. Man, I wonder, did a wholesaler give you this deal, or this is a pretty good deal?
No, no. It's I think it's an investor to a realtor. So,
Mm. And if we wanted to come out or send somebody out there, do you live close by enough to where you would meet us out there, or do we just walk in?
no, you cannot walk in. You have to let me know if you want somebody to, inspect the building or the house. But
Yeah.
so
All right, cool. Well, I know you owned it for a couple months. Did you do anything to it since you owned it, or you just nothing?
no,
Nothing
no,
at
nothing.
all? Okay. Done anything to it. Man, how do you find your leads or your deals?
Okay, I am sorry. I'm in the
Yeah.
middle of something.
Oh, you're good.
I don't have time to talk about it.
Oh, you're good.
And
I
if
was just
you're interested, if you're interested in seeing it, send me a text message to this number, and I'll have somebody to, to
let us in.
be there. Yeah. So
Okay.
you can look at it. If you look at it and just, send me a message, which the other person also I communicated with for an offer. So
I
yeah.
got you. Okay. Well, look.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm not gonna take up too much of your time. I know you're probably doing something. So I'll cut the
Yeah.
conversation short. But just structurally, like as far as like roof, foundation, AC, plumbing, and things like that, have you had an inspection done on any of those things?
No, no inspection done, but we know from our contractor that basically needs new plumbing, new electricity, foundation is good, and
I'm writing all this
but
down,
it
by the
needs,
way.
again, and AC, new AC, so, and it's a brick all around. It needs new roofing, so.
Brick all around. It needs a new roof.
Yeah.
So okay. Did you get an estimate or a quote on how much you think it would cost to fix it up?
Yes, I have some numbers, but you can go ahead, you can have an idea, I guess, if you inspect the house by yourself.
Yeah, it just costs, money to send somebody out there. But I mean, we could just run numbers and then, I could just get back to you with an offer. But do you
Yeah.
have a quote or close to an idea of like how much, your guys said that it would cost to fix up?
Yeah, probably around in the 70s. So,
70s,
60, 70.
60,
Yeah,
70?
so,
Okay. 70K. Well, I appreciate you taking the time to talk to me, Jenny. I really do. Like I said, I do this virtually, so I always get all this information over the phone before I send somebody out there. Mm, did they tell you what that was for everything? Like the roof, the plumbing, and everything? That was 60 to 70?
I I'm not in the office. I don't
gotcha.
have exactly what it was, so I won't be able to tell you, detailed information, just general ballpark number.
I got you. How soon, if I could get if I could get you an offer, how soon do you think you can make a decision? I know you said you have a business partner and you're not buying right now, but what's the soonest that you could do or to make a decision and go with an offer?
24 hours.
24 hours?
You give me an offer, I'll take 24 hours, make a decision, and we'll get back with you.
Okay. And what was, do you have an email that I could send an agreement to if it sounds good?
Give me an offer, and then we can talk about it. And then we can.
I
go
could send
from
you,
there.
I could send you
Okay.
my offer in writing,
Okay.
but where do I send it to?
Okay, send it to Synergy Property Investment
Synergy
LLC.
Properties with the IES?
Yes,
Investments. Okay, Synergy Property Investments
LLC at gmail.com.
at gmail.com. All right, I don't know if I spelled synergy right. SYNE in, wait,
RGY.
yeah, SYNENE energy. Yeah. Y, Properties
Yeah,
Investments LLC. Okay, cool. 24 hours. Is there a time that you want to close, or you're not looking at any other offers? Is it just first come, first serve?
Yeah, first come, first serve. Like I said, somebody already made me an offer. I'm getting back to them. If you send me something in writing that shows close to it, I will let you know.
Okay. Just off the top of my head, without even running numbers, I mean, just by looking at the comps and everything, I mean, if we were to come in somewhere around like $70,000, do you think that's something that you and your partner would consider?
No, not even close to what they offer.
Really?
Yeah, no, they offer me 88,500. To be honest, right up front.
88,500?
Yeah, so there is no way I will let them go for 70.
Do you think they're serious?
Oh yes, they are.
Okay. Shit. Why haven't you gone with them yet?
Because we are doing the contract.
They haven't sent it yet?
So, yeah, they have sent it, that's why.
Shit.
So,
So if I send you a contract for $90,000, you think that you would accept that?
of course, send me the paperwork. And I will, again, take 24 hours, speak with my partner, and we'll go from there.
Okay, bet. All right, before I let you go, is there a better number to reach you at? I know phone is going to get blown up because you posted it on Zillow. Is there a better number that I could reach you at? I'm serious, not curious.
Yeah, no, this is the business number that I have. This is my work number, so.
All right. Shit. Okay.
Okay.
Well, I appreciate your time, Jenny. I'm gonna try and come up with my best and highest offer for you. Are you open to doing like a 3-day inspection?
Let me get back with you, okay? Is this a good number to call you back?
Yeah, this is the best number.
Okay, let me call you back.
All right, thank you.
Okay. Bye.
Folded. I folded. Nah, but like when she said, "Are you a wholesaler off dump?" I was like, "Shit, she gonna give me trouble." Hey, that's a good little deal though. That's a good deal. Has another offer for, I think they said 89K. Shit. So I was on the phone with her for 11 minutes. I could have given her an offer. Appreciate that, Jaja. I could have given her an offer, bro. But the rules are you can't give an offer, or it doesn't count as an offer call if I wasn't on the phone with them for at least 30 minutes, right? If it's my first time talking to them. So, you feel me? I could have given her an offer, but I'm gonna give her an offer tomorrow. Give an offer tomorrow. Shit. She said she not gonna take 70K. Gave a soft offer of 70K. She said there's no way, Jose. How do you do Jose? How do I put the thing? Oh yeah, there we go. She said, no way, Jose. Give an offer. Yeah, and send contract. So this is what I could do before I go to church. Oh shit, I didn't even see everybody else. I'm at work, my guy. I've been saying I got about 6,000 right now. I'm finna be quitting soon to go full time once I reach my goal, okay? Jade Cross, sometimes you gotta wear the flipper hat. I don't know what that means. But is Kim you still, wholesaling? Like, let me see. The last thing I want to do is, she says she cannot put it on, blah, 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 whatever. I just want to send this lady a contract. So, okay, got my charger, the back door goes. So this is one lead. This is actually a Zillow lead that I called yesterday on here, on live. The back door goes to utility laundry room with hookups and then out to the carport. The cabinets are not finished and the floor definitely needs to be replaced. Stove is relatively new and works fine. So look, I'm about to call her and tell her my cash offer and then offer an ovation. Cause yeah, this cash offer, it needs some work, but this is a hot lead in a fire area. So let's call her.
Hello.
Hey, Jolene.
Hi.
So I was just reading your text here. The back door goes to utility laundry room with hookups and then out to the carport, right? And then the cabinets are not finished and the floor definitely, yes. Yeah, the whole kitchen does need to be replaced. I was just speaking about that with my partner. Look, we know we could get this done at around 105, but I mean, after looking at the kitchen, it feels like it might be a little bit of a stretch. But I mean, how do you guys feel about the 115 or 112.5?
I'm sorry.
How do you guys feel about the 115?
I think we could do that.
Okay, so this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna write up a purchase agreement for 115. Now for the 115, like I said, I am gonna need 60 days max to close. Obviously I could close sooner if I can. And that's gonna, like I said, involve a lender, my lender, and they're probably gonna want an appraisal. And I could probably have all that done by this weekend. So I could send that over to you through email and you could look over it with your husband. What's your husband's name, by the way? I keep saying your husband, I feel bad.
Sorry. It's John, but his last name is Zukowski.
Zukowski?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Have you watched Monsters, Inc. before?
Yes.
You got me thinking about Mike Wazowski, but it's different.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna send that to you. What is a good email for you?
J-E, M as in Mary,
Uh-huh.
J-E-N, E-L-K-I-N-S,
Wait, JEM.
ELKINS
Okay.
at hotmail.com.
Hotmail. Hotmail. They don't make those anymore, I think. No, I'm thinking of AOL.com. But okay, I'm gonna send that to you. And then as far as how it's written on the title, I could look right here on the tax records really quick. I was gonna say, how is it spelled on the title, like you guys' names? Actually, no, I can't even look
I
it up.
can't remember. Some of the ones we bought are just in mine, and some were just in his. We both have to sign in North Carolina. But I can't remember how the tax record, how we
Okay,
signed
yeah,
it.
I see it. Yeah, Jolene and John. I got it.
And that's even if we did our note for the difference, or they didn't want to do that one.
No, I could, after my lender goes there, I could tell him about that. And you're saying that's at 120?
And we might do it for whatever's above 105.
Okay. Well, look, if we did that, would you just take, I mean, if we're going to do a little bit of financing, would you take something like 60K up front and then finance the rest? I feel like that would be way more appealing to my lender.
I don't know if we would do. I don't know. I would have to think about that. So you're saying you won't keep any of the cabinets that we've already put in or anything?
The cabinets that are in the pictures?
Yes.
I'm thinking, yeah, we would keep them. We would just paint them and sand them, yeah. Add countertops.
Oh, okay. Well, I thought you were saying I was going to say I wasn't going to finish them. If you were going to tear them all out, I thought you said it would have to be redone.
Yeah, I mean, we could keep them, but yeah, we would have to finish them.
Well, I mean, we could finish them. That was our plan for tomorrow, so we just need to know what to do or not to do.
I would say, do you guys want to finish them just cause?
It doesn't matter. I mean, I guess the only thing is if for some reason your deal fell through, then we'd be back down here again. And right now we're here.
What would you guys do to them?
We just put the rest of them up. They're not up, and the one that's in the front there doesn't have feet on it, so it's shorter than the other one.
Oh.
I mean, we just have to put the feet on it, and we've got 3 uppers to install.
Okay.
So I don't know. We'll see how he's not feeling great tonight, so we'll see how tomorrow goes, I guess.
Okay. So I'm gonna send you an agreement for 115, and yeah, it'll just be a full cash offer. And then the main thing is just make sure that we get our general contractor out there and our lender out there. And that might take them, well, then they have to run title at the title company, but I feel like we wouldn't do that until after my lender goes there, either tomorrow or the next day. And then, it'll only take them like, a couple hours for them to give me an answer.
Okay.
Okay. I'm gonna send that over to you, and then we could go through it together. And if it looks good, yeah, we'll put both of our as soon as we put both of our signatures on that, then I have the green light to start spending money and send people out there. Literally, it's just gonna be my lender and a GC, maybe 2 GCs, and by GC I mean general contractor.
That's right.
Okay. I'm gonna write that
Yeah,
up.
that's my husband's a general contractor. So.
Okay.
There is a little bit of stuff left in the garage, but not much. We just didn't get it all. There's some paint cans that still have paint in them, and I don't know if the dump will take them. But you'd asked me if there was much stuff left. That's all that's left is a little bit of stuff in the garage.
Okay. And you and John, John's on board too to sign for the 115?
I believe he is.
Okay. I'm gonna send you that right now, and then I'm gonna call you back in like 5 minutes. Or you could wait on the phone, either one.
I don't, okay. My only problem is I don't know if I can pull it up. I don't have a computer here.
You have can you see, well, so the thing, I use DocuSign, so it could actually be sent through text as well, as long as like you could read it like on your phone. What kind of phone do you have? You have an iPhone?
No,
Oh.
no, hate them. I have a thing.
You hate iPhones?
Oh, I hate them.
All right, maybe we can't do a deal. I don't know.
He got this real estate license, and he said, oh, the realtors use iPhones. And so when we switched, we both got iPhones. And I suffered through 2 years of an iPhone, and I said, I don't care what you get, but I will not have another iPhone.
Why do you hate iPhones? And when's the last time you had one?
Oh, it's been probably 10 years ago. We had the i6, which I understand is the worst one ever.
You said iPhone 6?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's pretty old.
And my battery would go dead in like 2 hours.
Oh, yeah.
And it just...
Well, that's how they get you.
I couldn't get it to work. I like my Samsungs. We've had Samsungs and Motorola's and
I remember Motorola.
2 or 3 other ones. But yeah, I like my Samsung. In fact, it's time to upgrade it, and that's 22.
As long as as long as you could just read what's on your phone, then it should be good.
Okay.
You guys just don't own a computer at all?
Well, if I'd known we were,
Oh yeah, you're not
We've got 2 or 3 at the house, but that's what I was telling you earlier. We get down here, we don't have what we need.
I forgot, yeah. Did,
So
yeah, so you
we're
guys,
not home.
yeah, not home.
And he is not feeling good. Can I do this in the morning and take a look at it? It would be much easier.
You can, that's fine.
Yeah, because it's almost 9 o'clock here.
That's fine. That's perfectly fine. If John's not feeling well and everything.
Yeah, he's feeling puny. We just got jammies on and ready to go to bed.
I'm about to go to Bible study in a little bit.
Oh, you're about 2 hours earlier than we are.
Yeah, it's 6:30 right here.
Yeah, it's 8:30 here, and we're...
But what I do is I just send it to you, so I'm done writing it up. It's pretty simple. I just plug in the dates and the address, and it's pretty simple. But what I'm going to do is I'm just going to send it to you and just make sure that you got it, and then you can review everything tomorrow.
Okay. You're sending it to my email?
Email and text.
Okay. I can pull up my email. Just a matter of being able to read it. I don't know. Didn't see a printer over in there. We're not staying at a high-end place. I didn't see a business center in this one.
Oh, whoops. Let me change this. Almost done.
Oh, okay. I was looking Thursday. I don't see it.
Can you hear that music in the background?
Not really.
Okay. So for you guys to sign, or for both you guys to get it, I would need to send it. Do you want me to just send it to both that same email for both signatures?
Yeah, that's fine. Or you want your own copy? His is the JFZ. You want personal or business or building? JFZ personal at Gmail is his.
It's called personal.
JFZ PERSONAL at Gmail.
And so J is in John, F is in full, Z is in zebra.
Correct.
Okay. Just like 15 or 10 more seconds. All right. Oh wait, hold on, let me do this last thing. Send it to your text message as well. Does John have a phone number? Yeah, does John have a phone number too?
Yeah, it's 828
It's
231.
827, you said?
Yeah, 828
Okay.
231
Uh-huh.
4135.
Don't fucking call these sellers. Y'all get, YouTube might ban this shit. Okay. All right, now I'm gonna send and sending. All right, it's done. You guys should have it. So,
Yep, I got something in text at least.
yeah, so if it's a text, it might say something like, approved for like data rates may apply sort of thing. So just click.
It says something, DocuSign, Isaiah, I can't see, I don't have my glasses on. Something sent you 107 Cochran Avenue.
Mm-hmm. So you could view it on there, or you could pull it up on your email. Either way, it's the same thing. So I'm gonna leave you guys with that for you guys to review. I mean, do you need help, or you want to have any questions to pull it up?
I'll know in the morning when I look it over, but yeah, we've done this several times, so.
Okay. All right. I'll leave you guys to it then. I hope you guys have a blessed rest of your night, and I'll talk to you tomorrow.
Okay, thank you. You also.
All right. Talk to you later.
Bye.
Bye. Dugga done wind up. I need a one dance. Thought I never seen you in my end. Put that in my sales pipeline. Bam, bam, bam. So I mean, it's a good ass deal, bro, in a hot ass area. So I'm gonna send that out to my buyers either way. You know, send it to my partners. So yeah, that's it. Anybody say something? Okay. Michael, was leaving Dallas to Arizona better overall for your business? Absolutely. Let me tell you why. Because I am the business. You feel me? Like, I came here to get better and to grow as a person, right? Dallas, when I was in Dallas, bro, that was Party City, bro, and it was awesome. It was great. Hella baddies, anything I wanted at the tip of my fingers, like every single weekend, like literally every Saturday. The hotel scheduled, like literally scheduled not the hotel, the apartment that I was in. I lived in a high rise. They had parties every single Saturday on the rooftop, bro. And it was awesome. It was great. And my business was, you know, booming. You know, I closed another 100K deal there. But I moved here specifically. Like, if you go look at my Instagram, I declared it. Like, I came out here to be closer to my mentors and to learn how to be a better leader, right? And a better person. That's it. That's why I came out here. I could have definitely scaled my business in Dallas, especially because I'm doing all my business in Dallas. And if you go on my YouTube channel, you could see that I made a whole video on why I moved out here to Scottsdale, Arizona, bro. And in that video, I pretty much explained, like, anybody in their right mind, they definitely would have stayed in Dallas, right? They would have kept running it up, kept having fun, and, you know, that's where all the business was. But I came out here to be a better leader, first and foremost, and you just learn how to be a better person, a better man, and to get closer to the same type of people with the same type of goals, right? I could go to Andy Elliott's office whenever I want. I could go to Eric Klein's office whenever I want. Like, two of my bros, they work for Andy Elliott, so literally I could go there with, no, three of my friends work at Andy Elliott, and then I know everybody else that works at Andy Elliott's office at the Lions Den, bro. So getting close to them and then other like-minded individuals, this is really wholesale central. Like, all the millionaire wholesalers literally are in Scottsdale, Arizona. So, and I upgraded my network like a crap ton. Like, literally I have 5, I could literally call them anytime I want. 5 millionaire wholesaler friends. I get to call them my friends, not mentors, literally my friends. And so my network increased, and it was just about mindset. So yeah, it was a great decision, and I don't regret it. You know, it was one of the best decisions I've ever made, for sure, because I wanted to challenge myself. I didn't just want to stay, you know, partying. I wanted to level up. I need to level up. I just want to be a better man. So coming out here really helped me to do that 100%, 1,000%. So it was a great decision. But yeah, you said, is it overall better for my business? Yeah, because the business is me. I am the business, right? Now I have Ian, right? So it's really up to both of us to to continuously level up and just get better every single day. Kim Yu wasn't taking the opportunity serious enough, so I'm gonna be calling instead while he works his 9 to 5. Yeah, bro. It's not for the faint of heart, because Jaja, if you're still in here, bro, like, I understand, like, I've been doing this for 4 or 5 years. I still have those days where I don't feel like fucking calling. To be honest, before I started this live stream, I did not want to fucking call. I had been working all day, training a new disposition manager, training an executive assistant, taking up all my time, doing follow-up calls, you know, putting out fires and shit. And I still had to get on here and make my offers, right? But I made the most of it, and I started streaming. But there's always going to be those days, dude. And when you don't have proof of concept, right? Because I have proof of concept. I know this shit works, and I've made it work already, more than most people. And so I'm saying, like, even for me with proof of concept, it's still fucking hard, bro. So I could only imagine. I know what it's like being there when you don't have that proof of concept. The strongest thing that you have to have when you're doing this without proof of concept, there's a few different things, but the biggest thing is faith, bro. You gotta have faith in yourself, not in wholesale. You have to have faith in yourself, right? So I'm sure, like, Kim Yu, he's had days, multiple days, where he's just like, is this even worth it? I've been doing this for so long, it's not popping off yet. Like, when am I gonna get my payday or whatever, blah, blah, blah. And probably he's so stuck on trying to find deals that he's not getting, that's what's stopping him. I knew that the first offer I made on here, it wasn't really a deal. I knew it wasn't. But guess what? I told you that I tell everybody on here, on YouTube, on Instagram, anybody, make 3 offers a day in 20 conversations and try to get 1 contract signed a week. If you do that, you will get the money. So a lot of people, I'm sure Kim Yu, he was so focused on finding a deal. When you detach from the outcome, when you stop worrying about finding a deal and you start putting in the work, you start perfecting, you focus on perfecting the process rather than trying to find the perfect deal. When you focus on perfecting the process and you put in the work consistently, right? Just 3 offers. If you do that consistently every single day, the money will come to you. Everybody, take my word for this, because I'm going to try and do this every single day. You know, probably not on Sunday, but every single day, I'm going to try and stream, go live on here, and post me making offers to show y'all this ain't a fucking game, and I practice what I preach. And these are all Zillow offers. Who else do you know is doing this? I don't know anybody. You go on RJ Bates or fucking anybody, Eric Klein or anybody, any wholesaler. The people that I interview on my YouTube channel, they're not doing this shit. They're not, you know, calling Zillow leads every day because I know what it feels like. But let me tell you something. There is no difference, literally no difference between Zillow leads and some other lead, or like an inbound lead, or a text blasting lead, or a cold call lead. There's no difference. The only difference is like with Zillow, you know you're gonna talk to a motivated seller. Period. They might not be as motivated as I would like, but they took the time out their day to post their house on Zillow. Like, it doesn't get more motivated than that, bro. They're willing to take these phone calls and take a beating every single day by posting their number online, public information. So it's like, nobody's doing this shit. And I'm telling y'all, and I'm gonna show y'all. Not only am I telling y'all, I'm gonna show y'all what this shit looks like. And yeah, I'm human just like y'all. I have bad days just like y'all. And like I said, before this live stream started, I did not feel like fucking making offers at all, you know? But I did some push-ups, shook that shit out emotionally, and I got to it. And I'm here now. 2 offers in. Are you going? Hold on. Nah, Kim, you? Okay, yeah, boom. So yeah, Jaja, if you wanna, bro, take this shit serious. If you're gonna do it, Jaja, don't try to find a deal. You don't even have to pay for marketing, bro. I know you said you saved up $6,000. You don't gotta pay for shit. Bro, just put in the work. That's it, son. How often are you doing these lives more often? What's up, Michael? Like I said, I'm gonna try to do this every single day. Every single day I'm gonna go live. It's probably gonna be in the evening time like this. But yeah, I just had that idea that I'm gonna start doing these every single day because I wanna show y'all, like, even though I have a shit ton of success, right? I'm not a millionaire yet, like $1 million in a single year, not yet, but I'm gonna show y'all, like, even with whatever I got and all this shit, whatever, I'm still on Zillow calling and making these offers. And I wanna show y'all, like, what it is. Some offers, some calls are not as good as I like them to be. Some are kind of shitty, like that one girl, Jenny, right? She got me off the phone after 10 or 11 minutes, but I'm still here. I'm still here, dawg. Yeah, let me put on that song before I leave. Let me answer the rest of these questions. But yeah, I'm gonna try to do these every day. Because you told her you were a flipper. What? Jade, what are you talking about? Because you told her you were a flipper. Oh, you're saying that I was cap. Man, look, Jade, I don't know who you are, bro, but look. So, that's fire, bro. Hell yeah. He told me he doubted himself a lot, and you were right. He was focused on closing a deal and forgot about getting better. That's it, bro. That's it. Stop focusing on finding the deal. The first lead I called on this live, it was not a deal. It just flat out wasn't a deal. He paid more for the house in 2022 than somebody would pay today. You feel me? And that's all of this shit from Jaden West. But if you just focus on the process, you could be a G like me. But look, let me answer the rest of these questions. Why is physical workouts so important to you? You're not an athlete, just for health, discipline. Elaborate, please. I'm gonna elaborate on that. That's a really good question. Where the bread at? Got you, where you from? Where your bed at? All right, so that's a good question, bro. The same sort of discipline that it takes for me to wake up in the morning and do that workout, or any workout, is the same mental muscle that I'm using to make these calls. I just told you I didn't feel like fucking making these calls before this live. You have to exercise that muscle. David Goggins did an interview with Andrew Huberman, and Andrew Huberman actually elaborated on the actual muscle that's in your brain that builds discipline, it builds willpower. right? He said that some scientists call it like the muscle to like have the will to live or whatever, but it's called your mid-angular cingulate cortex. Mid-angular cingulate cortex. It's this little piece in your brain, and it's literally a muscle, and it helps you to do the things that you don't want to do. That's literally what it is. So you have to exercise that muscle every single day. But if you just focus on exercising that muscle on the leads and the cold calling, I mean, you're probably not gonna get as much out of it as you can. So doing those exercises in the morning, bro, really, really helped me to build the discipline within myself, to make these calls, to do what I don't feel like doing at times. And yeah, because now that I, elevated from where I was, before I was just worried about myself, now I have a team, right? And my team depends on me. I gotta be the best in the team, right? To set the example, to set the standard, and for my family, bro. Like, my brother just got out of jail. He was facing 40 years. Lord Christ Jesus, like, Lord, protect him, place a guardian angel over my brother. But I do this for him. I do this for him. I do this for my niece and my nephew. And I do it for the younger version of me who knew that this was possible. I had no proof of concept when I started this shit. All I had was like a crazy ass desire to win and to prove people wrong and to, just achieve all my goals, bro. But working out is crucial. Working out is crucial, especially if you're in business, bro. Especially if you're in business, because this shit ain't easy. All right, I hope that answered your question, Michael. I'm gonna end this live right now, and I'm gonna go to Bible study at church. If you guys got any value out of this, make sure to send this video and this live to someone who you think might get some value out of it. Jaja, send it to Kim Yu. All right, peace, y'all. Stay consistent. I'm gonna see y'all tomorrow. Yes, sir.